So I'm trying to remember when we did the first Night Jackal game, and that was, I think it was around 2017. And around that time, I used that as something to do in between. So I'm a filmmaker originally, right? So that's what I was doing, and I shot a short in 2017. Apologize, my throat's dry for some reason. Probably the nerves.
Nerves? Oh, I thought it was the sexual tension. Sorry about that, mate. It was...
Well, that too. I thought no sexy talk, remember? But no, in 2017, I had just shot a short film. We released it in 2019, and it did really well. We went the festival circuit, and then we picked up the attention of a indie producer who is really well known, and she loved it. And I had the feature version of the script, and I shared it with her, and she said, this is great. And we were going to go out and make the movie. So we had a visual effects company lined up. I said, how likely do you think we're going to make this? And she was like, very. She goes, it's going to get made. She goes, now, whether or not we get, a $3 million budget, or if we just wound up getting $100,000 and we make it work, that's a different story. And she'd been around the block. I mean, she did some popular things on Netflix and all this. Excuse me. I swear it's like my throat.
I can edit it all out. I don't care if you need to go take a shit, mate. We can edit it out.
Just put all the coughs in as a montage here. I want only coughs. Just me clearing my throat, going. That's the way you should start the podcast.
Yeah, the very beginning, right after the intro.
So anyway, long story short, like we were putting a package together, and we were going to reach out to different actresses and to play the lead. It was like a horror genre film kind of thing. And COVID happened, and everything went south. And I had just finished a music video, and then I had a short film that I just had in the can, and I was looking for visual effects. My visual effects artist I used on the previous film took a swing at a sheriff's deputy and got arrested. Long story.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And so I lost him. So I was scrambling to find new guys, wound up. And I mean, like, everything was falling into place. COVID happens. Everything fell apart. Even like I had managers lined up. They ghosted. My producer ghosted. Everybody just disappeared. And the whole thing just fell apart. And I was like, fuck. Like, here I am, like, this close.
Yeah.
This close, finally. And I've been out in LA for a long time, like working. And I was like, I have a project that's really good. And so I get really just upset. I'm just kind of like, so I take a couple days to drink a little bit, come out of that little bender, and I go, I need to do something. I need to channel this energy and like this creative focus. It's immediately what I did. And I got into doing comics, and in the development side, got into like Web3, like blockchain and stuff like that, more the coding side, not the speculative crypto side. And started trying to merge those two. It was a big focus of mine at the time. And then made the 3 comics, said, well, where's the audience? Because these are like, they cost a lot of money. You hire artists and all that. Like $8,000 each, different just dropping to like.
I got a friend that's a comic book artist, and he's discussed it in the past. Yeah.
It's expensive. And you can only do that so far. When you make like 3 comics, you're like, look, if the audience isn't like lining up, I can't continue these on, because I had a whole story I wanted to write. So that's really where the comics came from. I have 3 that are available right now. You can go to like, inkvault.io, and there's a reader that I created that's pretty cool. You can click cinema mode, and it goes through like panel to panel flow. And there's like little animations and stuff. So you get to certain ones, they'll shake and do like little animations and things like that. It was built to be I built it on Mac, so I don't know. I've looked at it on PC. It doesn't work as well, but if you got a Mac, man, it's great.
Okay.
But it's fun. I mean, there's three available, which was your question, and that's how they came about. Just me focusing energy, deciding to flesh out the lore of Night Jackal in the whole universe, and it gets big, almost too big, and to where I ultimately want to finish it, because what would be great is the story that's in this little game, the Blood Debt, is a big spoiler to what happens in the longer story of the comics, which is fine. And then when you get to the end of the comics, though, he does have a redemption. He has no redemption in this in the video game version.
So, do you see Night Jackal as being like a multi-medium sort of? You've got the comic book, you've got the FPS game, you've got the arcade racer. Do you see yourself going into other different mediums or something?
Sure, why not? I mean, honestly, like I said at the beginning, I'm not precious about it. It's really, if there's a good idea there, if Night Jackal can fit, he'll morph. He's got good bones to kind of build from.
He's got good.
Yeah, so I can
drinks his milk.
Yes, I can build from that foundation and port him over to different things. And like I said, like so far the 2 video games I've made, very different tone, very different styles, and like he can go.
Is there any reference to the comics in the game?
There's comic artwork that winds up in the game, of course.
Secrets that you can find, and when you find them, you hear the Night Jackal theme. Come on, and it's like if you're playing the first level of the game, the first level is like really serious, and the music is ominous in the background because some shit's gone down.
Right.
And there are bad guys to take out. There's a dead lady friend in the bedroom. So the mood is very strong. And then you'll pick up something. You'll pick up this comic book that you find in the corner of the room. Then you'll hear Night Jackal in the background, and you're like, "What the hell?"
It's so funny. I like stuff like that.
Yeah,
I like.
Sorry, go ahead.
When games let you, collect comics or little like additive things, because it was like the Punisher video game. I think like Guardians of the Galaxy and a few others allow you to like collect comics or like comic strips or pieces of, or like flashbacks and things like that. Those are always pretty cool little tidbits to add.
Well, it definitely has that as secrets, but like, it's funny. You brought up when you collect the secrets that we have, which is it's basically the 3 comics we have. It's all the different covers. So you have the throwback to the 90s foil, and it's a gold foil, silver foil, monochrome, all this. And so there's quite a number. And when you first start the game, if you turn around and go behind you, there's a door there, and you go through that, and there's all these empty like pedestals that are there. And as you collect, they start filling up.
I never noticed
each
that.
time, when you go to the menu, you go forward to hit start. If you go backwards behind you, there's a door directly behind you, and that's where all your secrets will be. But when you pick up a comic, that sound of like, so at first it was just the sound that you heard at the beginning of that sound effect, like pachunk or whatever. And Sam had the idea. He was like, "You should put the Night Jackal theme in there." So I did, and then I told him, I was like, "I don't know about this tone." I was like, "You got this ominous, like," I said the same thing you did, and then I was like, "Well, I'm gonna leave it in because I want you to hear it." And I played through the thing, and it's grown on me. And so he played it. He was like, "I don't know if I like this." And I was like, "You know what's funny? I love it. And I think we should really keep it because there's something odd and peculiar about it. I just love it so much."
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.